And welcome here today for the Game League Cup here, semi-finals here today, as we got down to at least 2 games and 4 teams are left in this competition, and we're going to find out on who will progress into the finals of the Game League Cup on the 30th of September in 10 days from now. Starting first, as we're going to have Los Andras are playing at home against Waynord, and can Los Andras get a victory, or will Waynord get a victory in that match? Or the Georgington Derby between Georgington City and the Georgington Red Devils. The winner of this matchup between the two sides will go into the finals to take on either Waynord or then Los Andras in the finals in 10 days. And let's get to the first matchup, shall we? As we're going to be playing at the Westphalia Bank Stadium, as Waynord will be travelling away to Los Andras. Los Andras was in the Game League Cup last season when they took on Georgington City and lost in the finals by 3-1. But can they again, for a consecutive season, progress into the final of the Game League Cup if they beat Los Andras here today? And let's find out if that's the case right now in this match. Let's get now to the first matchup here at the Westphalia Bank Stadium, as we have here Los Andras versus Waynord here at the Westphalia Bay Stadium. As Los Andras were in the finals last season, they were against Georgington City. They actually progressed all the way to the finals, but this season they might even do the exact same thing and repeat itself, the story. But the only issue they only had is they got to the finals but lost in the finals. But could they win today and win in 10 days from now to take on either City or the Red Devils, whoever progresses in that game after this matchup's over? As we know, obviously Los Andras or Waynord in the Game League Cup, we know that if it comes to a draw by the end of the 90 minutes of the game, we'll have to go to straight to pens between Los Andras and Waynord. But we'll get to that if there's any win here for any of the two sides. Falcao's playing, we've got obviously Shearer up front for Los Andras. Gascoigne playing as well in the midfield. For Waynord, however, they've got here up front Aguero, Robert Lewandowski, Mkhitaryan, Modric, Iniesta, Patrick Vieira, Agostinho, Van Dijk, De Vrij, Vidic, and goalkeeper Manuel Neuer for Waynord. And let's get to the game right there. The Game League Cup semi-finals taking place right here, right now at the Westphalia Bay Stadium. And here we go. Let's get underway for the Game League Cup. Let's kick off the match. And now Gascoigne. Now Shearer. Now Falcao. Now is pass ball back now to Neuer. Now head there away. No. Now it's Robert Lewandowski now to obviously Laura Koscielny. And now Falcao. And now Shearer's through. Okay, now we're back to now on Patrick Vieira. Now they want it back here, Los Andras. Now Falcao go for a goal, and he beats the goalkeeper. And Los Andras are 1-0 up to the good. They are 1-0 up. A goal's been scored straight in, and Los Andras are in the lead. A team who actually won the finals from last season, they were in the Game League Cup, but this season might be the exact same thing. History might repeat itself, because now they're leading by 1-0. And Patrick Vieira fell over or got tackled very easily there from Gascoigne. Passed there to Falcao, the captain, and now it's 1-0 to Los Andras in the matchup here at the Westphalia Bay. And now we are back now into the kickoff. It's 1-0 now to Los Andras. And now Aguero. Now Aguero now. Pass it there now to Mkhitaryan. And now Mkhitaryan now is now to Patrick Vieira now to Agostinho. And now won the ball back here, Los Andras here. Okay, now Mkhitaryan wins. They've got for himself a free kick here. A free kick's been given. And it's going to be Waynord, however. Free kick's been given here. Now, obviously, Luka Modric will take it. Free kick, maybe a goal for Waynord. A good defending from the wall there from Los Andras. And now it's Andres Iniesta. Iniesta now to Agostinho. And now Agostinho lost the ball down to to Hamilton now. Hamilton now to Gascoigne. Now Gascoigne now back, lost the ball back to Waynord again here. Now it's Robert Lewandowski now to Mkhitaryan. Okay, won the ball back. Good defending there from Eric Gordon. Eric Gordon wins the ball back for Los Andras. Now Paul Gascoigne. Now Gaza now. Pass there to Falcao. Good defender there from Virgil van Dijk. And now, okay, good header right there. Back again there for Los Andras. Now Gascoigne now to Hulk. Shearer. Shearer! Oh, he beats past Manuel Neuer. And it's now 2-0 to Los Andras. A great goal there from Alan Shearer. He beats past the goalkeeper. And now it's 2-0 to Los Andras. Really great goal from him. And a great strike. And it's now 1-0 to Los Andras in the game. I've got to say, good ball. And it was actually, 1v1 he was, in fact. Shearer beat past Van Dijk, shot it home, and now it's 2-0. And no way back now for Wimbledon, does it look like. And now obviously 2-0 in the first 29 minutes of the match. And now is the Vuj. Now Vieira. Now Goldsteinio. Now is Mkhitaryan. And now Robert Lewandowski. And now Zach Thomas. Now Thomas now to Scott Barker. Aguero. Iniesta. Now it's Bateman. Now Bateman now to Shearer. Now Iniesta. Now Vidic. Now Vidic now control. Very good there to Van Dijk. Now to Vuj. Now Goldsteinio. Okay, that's going to be now a free kick. Obviously, well, got themselves a free kick in the matchup from Zach Thomas. Free kick for Waynord in the match. So free kick's being given. Now is Modric. Now header there, nice there now to Goldsteinio. And now back again. Shot! Saved there for the goalkeeper. Almost half time in any minute now. Half time and the whistle's blown for half time. And the whistle's officially blown here to the Westphalia Bay Stadium. This is Los Andreas 2. Waynord 0 at the break here. 2-0 to Los Andreas. And we're back here for the second half here. 2-0 to Los Andreas here at the break. And we are back in the Game League Cup. And Wimbledon got to get themselves back in the matchup. They are trailing by 2-0. And Los Andreas could be heading into the final for next 10 days from now at the Soccer City Stadium in Georgetown to take on either the Georgetown Red Devils or City. Depends whoever wins this matchup right here, right now, or whoever wins the other matchup. Now Caladragan will take the goal kick here for Los Andreas. Now to Bateman. Now passes it nice there to Hulk. Hulk there to Matt Bateman. Now Eric Gordon. Now here's now to obviously Koscielny. Now up the way. Okay, that's going to be a throw-in right now for Waynord. Throw-in has been. Iniesta will throw it in the box. And now is Modric. And now pass there to obviously to Barker. Now here's Hulk. Now Bateman. And now Barker. Now Vieira. Now, okay. And now here's Koscielny. Now Bray Hamilton. Now Hamilton here. Now to Koscielny. There, Bray Hamilton. There, Gascoigne. And now is Hamilton here. Cross it into the box. Head away from Wales right now. It's a shot there for Falcao. A great goal for him. And it's now 3-0. And it looks like it's over now. It looks like Los Andreas are probably the ones who will definitely go to the final now of the Game League Cup for the next 10 days from now. Waynord look humiliated, they look. 3 goals they've conceded. No way back now for Waynord, no way back now for them. And they're going to have a repeat final again like last season when Los Andreas were in the finals and lost 3-1 to City. They might do the exact same thing this season, this campaign. A great goal from Falcao. Strikes a beat past Neuer, 3-0. I've got to say, great win it will be for Los Andreas to actually qualify again for this consecutive season to the final of the Game League Cup. They're very obsessed with this competition. And now Goldsteinio cross it into the box, header away from Los Andreas. And Los Andreas Soccer Club obviously are not in the top 10 of the Premier League. They're in the bottom half of the table they're currently at. Not really had a good season so far this season, but in this Game League Cup competition they've actually done well to progress themselves, maybe likely to be in the finals, and they might even get a Conference League position maybe for next season. They actually win the whole entire thing, but there's a long way away to go yet still. And now here's back the ball down to Zach Thomas. I pass it now again here to Bray Hamilton. Now to Paul Gascoigne. And now Vieira. Okay, that's going to be a free kick. It's been given right now for Los Andreas. It's got a free kick. Vieira's obviously been failed. Been penalised. This could be a free kick for Los Andreas in this matchup. And Los Andreas have got themselves a free kick now. Paul Gascoigne. And And now cross it into now to Falcao. Now to Bray Hamilton. Oh, at the crossbar. And it's now going to be a throw-in. And now to Iniesta. Now Bernardo Silva. Aguero. Now Gordon. And now Hulk. And now here's to Modric. Now to Aguero. Now to Robert Lewandowski. Now Agostinho. Now to Robert Lewandowski now. Now Gordon. Now Hamilton. Now to Falcao. 3 minutes to be played left of the game. 3 more minutes to be played left. Now Agostinho now knocks it to obviously Patrick Vieira. Now to Aguero. Oh, good clearance away there from Los Angeles defence. And that's all over. And Los Angeles are through for its consecutive final. They've not done it once, but done it twice. Even last season, they got themselves into a cup final in the exact same competition when they played Georgetown City, and they're through again this season as Los Angeles 3, Wales 0, and Wales are out of the Game League Cup, and Los Angeles are through. And the good result it was there for Los Angeles, 3-0 in the matchup, and they are through into the final of the Game League Cup. The final in 10 days from now. And it's a massive victory, I've got to say there, as a great goal from Falcao and also one for Alan Shearer to make the game to end by 3-0 as Los Angeles will progress into the final in 10 days from now to take on either the team who beat Los Angeles in last season's final, Georgetown City, as they travel to their arch rivals, the Georgetown Red Devils. And let's hope to see who will be the better team out of this matchup in the Georgetown Derby. And let's get to the matchup at Old Factory Road. And now we get to the second matchup here of the Game League Cup semi-finals here today, as we've got the Georgetown Derby. It's the Georgetown Red Devils as they play here today against Georgetown City. And we'll find out who will meet Los Angeles in the final in 10 days from now in the Game League Cup at the Soccer City Stadium, just down the road from the Georgetown Red Devils Stadium at Old Factory Road. Only at least half an hour away from the other side of the city to play in the finals in the Soccer City Arena to take on Los Angeles. Will it be the south side of Georgetown, the Georgetown Red Devils, or will it be the north side of Georgetown City, as any of the two could join Los Angeles for next week's final? For the lineup today we have is Wayne Rooney up front, Ronaldo, Havertz, Alexis Sanchez, Usain Bolt and Pjanic. And defence we have is Kimmich, Koulibaly, Upamecano, Roberto Carlos and goalkeeper Chris Bailey. And also for Georgetown City we have is Hershey up front with Messi, Neymar, Ziyech, Maradona and also Barella. Defence we've got is Chiellini, Boateng, Alaba and Aurier, and goalkeeper ter Stegen. So here we go, the match is live right now here at the Old Factory Road. The Red Devils versus Georgetown City, and here we go. And let's get this contest underway right now, and we are live. Now Pjanic knocks it there to Ronaldo, now to Usain Bolt. Okay, that's going to be a free kick, that's going to be. Free kick's been given. And now Roberto Carlos. Now Havertz. Now Kimmich. Cross it into the box. Ronaldo! Oh, it's a goal! Or is it? No, it's not. Hit the post and it's cleared out of the line. And I thought that would be 1-0 right there to the Red Devils. But it's it was a defending clear off there, I think. The ball didn't go over the line, so no goal. But now here's now to City now. Ziyech. Now to Chiellini. Now Chiellini right there pings it all the way now to Neymar. Now Neymar lost the ball now to Kai Havertz for the Red Devils. Now Havertz now to knocks it nice there to Wayne Rooney. Now Ronaldo. Could be a goal, and it is a goal. 1-0 to the Red Devils. And it was a goal there from Usain Bolt. Yaman. They are in the lead. A great goal right there for the Red Devils. They could be the ones could meet Los Angeles for next week's final in 10 days from now. And obviously ter Stegen was beaten. And the Red Devils are leading by 1-0 in this matchup. Wayne Rooney knocked the ball there to Ronaldo, the GOAT of football. Knocked it right there to Usain Bolt. And now it is 1-0 for the Georgetown Red Devils in the game. Okay, we are live this match here now. We are back to kick-off. It is 1-0 now to, obviously, the Red Devils this game. They could be one step into the final, perhaps so, as it seems at the moment of the scoreboard. And now Rooney. And now it's Usain Bolt. He's progressing now to 1v1. Knocks it to Ronaldo. And he beats past Ter Stegen. And Ronaldo has scored CR7. And it's now 2-0 to the Red Devils. And right there, the GOAT has showed his true colours there. 2 goals in a quick space of time. Usain Bolt and Ronaldo are so quickly done. Already attacked there onto the goalkeeper. And obviously sweated it there for a great goal there to make it 2. Usain Bolt knocked it there to, obviously there on Cristiano Ronaldo. No one there marking Ronaldo. And now it is 2-0 to the Georgetown Red Devils. Great goal from him. Obviously there, 2-0. And now it's Beretta. Chiellini. Now header right there now to Ronaldo. Now Pjanic. Okay, won the ball back now again there from City now. Maradona. Percy. Now Pjanic. And now now knocked the ball nice there to Messi. Now Aurier. And now header right there now to Sanchez. Upamecano. Now Pjanic. Now is Wayne Rooney. And now is Ronaldo. Now Havertz. And now knocked dead Ronaldo. Ronaldo. Could be. Goal! Oh, it's 3-0. And the Red Devils have scored the 3rd goal. Kai Havertz. And it looks like they are running right here. There's no way back now for Georgetown City. No way back now for them. They could be the ones could go to the final in next week, in 10 days from now. Georgetown City have been absolutely demolished here in the first half. No way back now, does it look like, to be honest with you, for City. Unless they make a miracle, maybe get a comeback in the second half. Anything could happen in football. But a great goal there for the German. And Kai Havertz puts it in past, obviously, his fellow teammate, Mark Ter Stegen, to make it 3-0. And obviously there, it's 3-0 there to the Red Devils. No way back now, does it look like, for City. Unless a miracle could happen. Now it's Rooney. Knocked it there to Ter Stegen. Boots it nice there to Neymar. Now Alaba. Now is, okay, throwing right now to, now Kimmich throws it in to Ronaldo, the GOAT. Now Wayne Rooney. Usain Bolt. Oh, that's a great goal. And it's now 4-0. And there's 2 goals there from Usain Bolt. 4-0. And there's no way back now for City now. Before half time, they've been absolutely demolished. And I've got to say, the Red Devils have been absolutely all over them. No way back now. No way back now to the Georgetown City, however. No repeat follow from last season's when Los Angeles and City took on each other in the finals. But it looks like the Red Devils could be the one to take their chance on Los Angeles this time around in this season's. And now here's Neymar. Now to Alaba. And now pings it all the way now to... Okay, that's that. The break is the break. The game ends here for the first half. It's the Georgetown Red Devils 4, Georgetown City 0. A great result so far in the first half. What a match. We're back here for the second half. 4-0 the score is at the break. 4-0. No way back now. Now Messi now passes there to Diego Maradona. Now Messi. Messi there all the way attacking here on the Red Devils' defence. Cross into the box. See back in the game maybe. Oh, right in the hands of the goalkeeper. Right in the hands of the goalkeeper. And now throws right there now to Pjanic. Now it's Joshua Kimmich. Now Kimmich. Now Rooney. Now Sanchez. Now Aurier. It's going to be now a free kick. And obviously Alexis Sanchez was fouled there by Aurier. So free kick here for the Georgetown Red Devils. They've been absolutely dominating them. City have been no way back now. I don't think it's no way back now for them now. 4 goals up there at half time. And obviously it looks like Roberto Carlos will take the free kick. Pings it into the box. No one there. Goal kick down for City. Goal kick's been given. Now Ter Stegen will take the goal kick. Mark Ter Stegen. And he finds the player he wants to pass the ball or boot the ball towards, and he's not met anyone there. Now Koulibaly now back to Red Devils. And now here's Rudy. Now Havertz. And now is Barella. Free kick. Free kick's been given. Obviously a foul's been committed apparently, so it's alright, it's going to be a free kick here. As Barella fouled Kai Havertz in the match. Free kick here. And now Carlos! Bolt! Oh, what a strike! It's 5-0. And there's no way back now, definitely so for City though. 5-0 to the Red Devils. And they are definitely booking their place into the final, take a Los Angeles in 10 days from now. What a goal from Usain Bolt. 3 goals today as he scored a hat-trick. He's been absolutely impressive. He's been on the score sheet today. Absolutely impressive. Touch, bounce, strike, goal. And that is now 5-0 to the Red Devils. Humiliating it is. Absolutely humiliating for the Georgina City to actually concede 5 goals against their arch rivals. Just actually on the south side of Georginaton City. They went travel all the way down there and getting battered 5-0 here. The fans are loving it. The fans are loving it right here, right now. And it looks like Georgina City getting battered everywhere they go, it seems like. I know this season so far, the Premier League has not been very promising for Georgina City. They are trying to fight for that top 4 spot, as they're currently in 5th position or in that Europa League spot, but they're trying to get into that 4th spot and qualify for the Champions League. And now is Boateng. Now is Thomas Hersey. Now back to do his Alexis Sanchez. Now is Roberto Carlos. And now Sanchez here. That's going to be a free kick. Free kick's been given. And now here's Carlos. Now boots it all the way. Another, try to pig into the box, but went nowhere again for the second time today. And now Kai Havertz will come off, and it looks like N'Golo Kante will come on. And now it's going to be a free kick. Now Mark de Steg will take the boots it. Now Messi. Now cross into the box. Head away. And now Alaba. And now Maradona. Okay, defended block off there again. Now Roberto Carlos. Upamecano. Koulibaly. Now Upamecano again. Nice boot there, away there from him. And now here's Ziyech. Hersey. Messi. 5 minutes to be played left to stoppage time. 5 minutes to be played, the stoppage time remaining here. And there's no way back now for the Red Devils, definitely so. 5 minutes being added onto the clock. And now here's Ziyech. And right to the goalkeeper's hands, very nicely right there. And obviously there, Chris Bailey will now throw it. And that's over. The game's over here today, and the Georgina Red Devils will progress into the final of the Game League Cup to take on Los Angeles in 10 days from now. 3 goals from Usain Bolt and a hat-trick in his name, and they got themselves now into the finals of the Game League Cup as the score ends 5-0. The official results for the semi-finals of the Game League Cup: Los Angeles Soccer Club 3, Waynord 0. The Georgina Red Devils 5, Georgina City 0. Make sure you book this on your calendars and diaries, because in 10 days from now, on the Saturday the 30th of September, the Game League Cup final at Soccer City Stadium in Georginaton, as the Georgina Red Devils will host Los Angeles, and will this matchup will win the Game League Cup of 2023, and who that'll be, we'll have to find out in 10 days. That's all we have time for here today for the Game League Cup semi-final. We'll be back, of course, on the weekend for the RFA Kings Cup Trophy. Takes place for the 3rd round of the competition, and that all takes place this weekend. But until then, in the next couple of days from now, good night. Today is the last court hearing of Sean Dawkins, who has been arrested of the murder of a poor vulnerable man named Leslie Cox on Wednesday the 10th of May 2023. Let's start the court hearing with the jury. Please stand. Have you all agreed your verdict? Yes, Your Honour. With the account of trespassing, is Leslie Cox guilty or not guilty? Not guilty. Hey, what do you mean? He's a killer! Silence in court, or will have both of you removed. Now, with the account of robbery to Leslie Cox's house, is he guilty or not guilty? Not guilty. Oh blimey, come on, he's guilty. Silence. And now the last official decision with the jury. Is Sean Dawkins guilty or not guilty of the murder of Leslie Cox? Not guilty.
Hello, and my name is Frankie McDonald, and I am your weather reporter. In Teloga will be sunny and 25 degrees. In Padres will be sunny and rain with 12 degrees. In Goldfield will be sunny and rain with 11 degrees. In Warenord will be sunny and rain with 12 degrees. And also in Addis will be sunny and 10 degrees. Also in Georgetown and Newport City is going to be sunny and 11 degrees. And also in Sand Lake City it's going to be sunny and 13 degrees. And also in Los Angeles it's going to be 10 degrees and it will be sunny as well. In Chesterfield it's going to be sunny with 18 degrees. That's all we have time for here on the Weather News. We'll see you next week with some more Weather News with Frankie McDonald.
Hello and good evening from Georgie Nixon, and welcome to the second episode of Piers Morgan Uncensored. And if you like me or don't like me, I always will appear weekly every Wednesday to speak to my guests and having debates, exclusive interviews. That will always happen on Piers Morgan Uncensored. On the second episode of Uncensored, I'm going to have a debate of a fat man. Yes, a fat man. A guy who keeps on eating too much food in his mouth and his gob. And he keeps on eating more and more and more. And that is increase of obesity, increase of health risk, and increase of death. And he doesn't realise this. And he's on today's show right now. So I convince him to stop eating too much rubbish. Please come to the show here, Comic Book Guy. Comic Book Guy, thanks for being here today on your time here on the second episode here of Piers Morgan Uncensored to talk about the concerns about the doctor who actually phoned me to speak to you about your weight problems through the years. And why don't you want to lose weight? Because you're increasing obviously obesity and cancer and you could die. So tell me why you're fat. Why I'm fat? Yes, I'm talking to you. Why are you fat? Bro, that doctor of mine to call you to have me on your show to actually try and humiliate me? It was Dr. Louse. Oh, that prick. No. We are worried about you and your increase of gaining more of your health's very important. So's you putting on the weight, the extra pounds. Wonder why you got that big fat chin of yours, Piers. Well, if you're trying to insult me, that's not going to work, isn't it? As I weigh 607 pounds, normal weight, as you, my friend, weigh up to 489 pounds. Don't try and insult me there, Comic Book Guy. Well, you're a coward then. Like, you're really being hypocritical on this interview. Now you're saying that I'm fat, but I'm not. But you're too obese, and I weigh a normal size. Wait, so your family and friends who love you and care about you, and then you want them to bury you after when you actually died from obesity at the age of 45? And then you're telling me that I'm a hypocrite? I'm trying to help you. Do you understand that? You're dying. You know what? Take this mic off me, and I'm not listening to this and this show, as you're definitely going to be taken off there soon, as there's only been 2 episodes in, and you're a complete joke. And you like upsetting people, don't you, Piers? You upset last week's guy, the activist protester, and now you're upsetting me, and I'm leaving. And Piers, tell Dr. Laus that he can jog on, that phony. He needs help, not me. Okay. If you want to die from a heart attack, be my guest. And that's all we have time for here today for this fact debate on Piers Morgan Uncensored, and we're back for next week for episode 3. As the Republicans President Scott Drake will be our next guest on our next show next week. But until then, for myself here today, Piers Morgan, good night. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for attending Iceberg Forest's news conference, as I've got some new signings and additions for our team to hopefully push us for survival at the end of the season rather than not get relegated down to Division 1. So this is our first new signing in our team, as he plays as a holding midfielder. He's a former Everton midfielder, he's from Iceland, and this is the guy we are talking about.
Entrepreneur, born in 1964, Jeffrey Bezos. CEO, entrepreneur, born in 1964, Jeffrey Bezos. Come on, Jeffrey, you can do it. Pave the way, put your back into it. Tell us why, show us how. Look at where you came from, look at you now. Zuckerberg and Gates and Buffett, amateurs can fuck and suck it. Fuck their wives, drink their blood. Come on, Jeff, get 'em!
Gylfi Sigurdsson will be our first signing here right now, as he'll be playing our central holding midfielder to hopefully keep our club into the league for next season. And now our second signing we've actually made, he's a free agent, and he's prepared also to come to play for Iceberg Forest, as his name is this man. He plays a winger, but you're going to find out who I'm talking about now.
See Promise, a professional footballer by day and coke smuggler by night.
Man liberator, death operator, rock the data.
Those are the official signings in our team, and I'm hoping that we stay in this division. And I know that these 2 players are the additions to help us keep this team in this division, to help Mason Greenwood out up front, and also Scott Hodgson, as we are going to stay in this division. And if we don't stay in this division, I'll shag the players' wives. It's breaking news with your boy, Mike Oliver. Congratulations to Los Andreas and Georgington Red Devils, as they will be facing each other for next week's Game League Cup finals on Saturday the 30th of September in 10 days' time. As Los Andreas won by 3-0 against Wernord and thrashed them at home, while the Georgington Red Devils won 5-0 at home at Old Factory Road and thrashed Georgington City, their arch rivals, down the road from them by 5-0, as those 2 teams on the left of the screen will play each other on the 30th of September, and I cannot wait for that matchup. Iceberg Forest has signed 2 players who don't have any clubs to play for, as Gylfi Sigurdsson and Quincy Promas have signed for a free, as Ryan Giggs believes that they can make a difference for Iceberg Forest and keep them up for another season in the Premier League. And let's hope they can do that in the next 3 months from now, hopefully so. Piers Morgan will invite on Uncensored next week the President of the Republic of State, Scott Drake, as he's going to address some big points, of course, what happened this year in 2023 and even before when he ran for president. Going to hear all exclusively on Piers Morgan Uncensored next week, as he'll be the next guy to be invited on the show next week. And now we'll see you next week with some more breaking news with Mike Oliver. We'll see you next week for next Wednesday. Hello and welcome here today for TCW Wednesday Night Rage here tonight, and my name here is Joel Jenkins, and we are here today broadcast here Rage here tonight, and we know we've got lots of exclusive action here tonight here on TCW, because tonight Bubba Tunde will go against one-on-one against Oleg and the Ukrainian wrestler, as those two go head to head tonight. And also last month, remember when Shadow retained his TCW European title against Ted Williamos on that night? And it was Ted Williamos who actually turned and low-blow Shadow after the matchup, and then got a steel chair from underneath the ring and assaulted Shadow constantly with that steel chair after losing that title to Shadow like a month ago now. And we're going to hear from Ted Williamos as he's going to come to the ring right now to kick off TCW Rage to explain why he did it. No, you stop keep burning me on here, okay? I did what I did for the greater good for you people here at attendance. Why I did what I did a month ago to Shadow. Shadow thinks he's a superhero to you guys, but he gets underneath my skin. He's a superhero, I am, and him only is the one who stopped Zeus's dominance. I could have done that the same thing what he did, if I was in his shoes. I always wanted to become a superhero since I was little in a little village in my home country, the Netherlands. I always wanted to be a Superman like Hulk Hogan and many more like him. And he took that away from me, Shadow did. He took that away from me. Wait, hang on a second. Shadow's on the stage. And it looks like Ted Williamos' attention's been paid. He looks very frustrated after saying that he takes that superhero away from Ted Williamos. And looks like he's not having any of it, Ted Williamos. Even Shadow neither. Well, he was the one who attacked Shadow and turned heel on the crowd and low-blowed him like a month ago for that European Championship belt. And hold on a second, it looks like now William Moss has gone onto the stage here and won a piece of Shadow. And look at this, a brawl hell breaking loose on the stage as both are tearing each other apart on the stage. Ted William Moss can't accept defeat, and security and the officials are separating these two before someone gets seriously hurt, and they're carrying on beating each other up here. The referee's trying to separate these two. Just moments ago before commercial break, it was actually a brawl hell breaking loose between Ted William Moss and also Shadow. It all became when Ted William Moss actually low-blowed Shadow way back last month for that European Championship and turned heel on the crowd. And then obviously a month later, Ted William Moss appeared here on Rage talking about him not being a superhero and feels very upset about it. And he saw Shadow on the stage and both really took it out with each other on the stage. We have to get the security out on the stage and also the officials and the referees to separate these two from beating each other apart. And now let's get straight to the first matchup here tonight as we got coming to the ring, Nacho, as he's going to go one-on-one in this matchup against Chris Danger. And here he comes to the ring right now. Meanwhile here on the stage we got Nacho. He's got his first matchup on the show tonight here on Rage as he's going to go one-on-one here against Chris Danger. Massive match of course for him, however. The Nacho obviously had some couple moments on Rage a couple weeks back. Had one victory in his hands. He lost a few other matches as well. But he's trying to get his name for himself here on TCW. And he's doing that quite alright, he's been. And tonight he's up against Chris Danger. One-on-one coming up right now. And here comes to the ring right now. Chris Danger, a guy, he's a future world champion. Not really being used as much. Not being really treated as much on TCW to be a top star. But he's got the credentials to be a top individual here in TCW. But let's hope that maybe tonight he can make a name for himself and get a victory under his name, hopefully, when he takes on here against a Nacho inside this ring here on Total Championship Wrestling. And just to let you guys all know, we've only got 2 more weeks away until the pay-per-view on the 30th of September, Fighting Ground. We know that obviously Bobby Anderson will be going up against for the TCW World Heavyweight Championship against the World Heavyweight Champion himself, who actually won the title off of Bobby Anderson at the Great Republican Bash, and that is Powerhouse Jackson. And that match will take place in 2 weeks from now, actually, in 2.5 weeks time from now. But anyway, this is it, Chris Danger versus Nacho. And here we go, let's get this match underway right now. And what's happening here? DDT right there, face first onto the mat. And there you go, Chris Danger there, giving it all right there to the crowd. What's happening here now? Oh, right into the midsection here. He's going to go for a DDT. He's going to go for a DDT right there. Face first onto the mat. And now, what's happening here now? A big boot right into that arm right there from Chris Danger. Oh, he's trying to put him in submission. He's trying to do like a little hold right there to Nacho. And now, fight back there from Chris Danger. He's choking him out here. He's seriously choking him out, it looks like. And he puts his knee, trying to put his neck around. He's trying to twist it around there. Now, Chris Danger, that back flip right there onto the middle rope. And now go for a cover, maybe. Is it going to be over? 1, 2. Kick out. Kick out there from the Nacho. Kicks out. And now Chris Danger going to the middle rope right now. And trying to jumped on his back. He actually managed to caught his back right there, Chris Danger. And now it looks like Danger now going for a couple kicks there right into the face there of the mask of the Nacho. Back flip again there, caught there onto the ribs of Nacho here. Can't be over here. Kick out. Kick out's been given. Kick out's been given here. And now Danger the meanwhile here. And knees up right there for Nacho. He knees up right there onto the back of Chris Danger. And now, go for a cover. 1, 2. Oh, kick out. Could have been a 3 right there. It could have been, but not to be. Kick out there from Danger. And now, we'll go for a Hurricanrana. Go for a middle rope. And now jump right into the back right there again. Step right to the back. Now he's putting him up here. And now Nacho. Oh! It could be over, it could be. 1, 2, 4, 3 is over. But Nacho wins here tonight and defeats Chris Danger fair and square here tonight. A big victory for him. And win here. And he defeats Chris Danger fair and square in this contest. I've got to say, he really played well in the matchup. He really done incredibly well in this match. Both started quite well in the match, the Chris Danger and the Nacho. But the Nacho was a better one, better figure in the match. Good victory for him here tonight here on Rage. Ladies and gentlemen, just to confirm that Ten Williamos will face Shadow for the TCW European Championship in 2 weeks' time from now at Fighting Ground. Also tonight's main event, the Power Destruction will face Killmaz, Dragon and Okazaki for the main event this evening, as the winner of that match will guarantee to face the G-Team for the Fighting Ground for the TCW Tag Team Championships in 2 weeks from now. Let's get to the second matchup here tonight. And here comes the Gang Yang style as they are going to fight here tonight against Desmond Cruz. That's going to be AK-47. One half of the Gang Yang style is going to be fighting tonight to take on Desmond Cruz. And Desmond Cruz actually did quite well on his up-and-coming debut matchup last week or the week before against Cole Quinn and defeated him fair and square on the mat. And now, 2 weeks later, can Desmond Cruz win here tonight against AK-47? That's something that he really wants to address here tonight. Hopefully win, defeat him here tonight. That's what Desmond Cruz hopes. Even AK-47, he wants to try and make a name for himself as a singles competitor rather than tag team with Hardman J. But with Hardman J's support, let's see how AK-47 do on his own in his singles matchup right here tonight here on Rage. And there you go. Here they are in the ring. And now here comes the ring right now. Desmond Cruz. And Desmond Cruz. And he is on his way to the ring right here, right now. The second competitor. And this is going to be something special for him, of course, for Desmond. Because Desmond Cruz is a world top performer, however. And we know that he did quite well against Cole Quinn on his up-and-coming debut a couple of weeks back against him. He did quite well in Japan circuit, in independent wrestling. He's done incredibly well. And now he's in the big leagues in Total Championship Wrestling. He's done incredibly well so far since he's arrived here already when he defeated Cole Quinn. But tonight, let's see what he can do in the ring right now when he takes on AK-47, one half of the Gang Style here tonight. Impressive it's going to be for hopefully for him tonight to try and get a victory again like he did against Cole Quinn just a couple of weeks back on Rage. And he's here to try and be a big star here. He's hoping to become a future world champion or a future Republicans champion or many more. And obviously Desmond Cruz hoping to do that right here tonight to try and make an impact. He's done that already so far on TCW. He wants to do the exact same thing again to AK-47 like he did to Cole Quinn. And he's prepared for a war. He's prepared for a fight. And let's see what he can bring to the table when he goes one-on-one here tonight against here on this right now in this ring. And that is AK-47 coming up right now. Here we go. The contest is the contest. Here we are. AK-47 versus Desmond Cruz. And here we go. Let's get this match on the way. Here we go. And oh, Desmond Cruz, big boot right to the face there to AK-47. Kick right in there. Oh, star press, but a knee right there to the ribs. Now slap right into the chest right there again. Now we get one again here. No, caught his arm. And now, oh, flip right there from him. And now back. Oh, trying to do a back flip there, but doesn't. Oh no, trying to do a back flip attempt right there. And now, oh, now big knee right into the face right there from Desmond. Another. Oh, that's a good move there from him again. And now Desmond Cruz Oh, Kuna Bra. Cover. Is he going to be? 1, 2. Okay, kick out. And now kick right into the back right there. And now punch right to the face. Oh, that's a good move right there from Desmond. And now Hardman J right now. He's distracting Desmond Cruz. Well, AK-47 from behind from maybe... Oh, he caught him right now, Desmond Cruz. All thanks to distractions from Hardman J, one half of the gang style. Face first on the turnbuckle. Wait a second. He pulled him right into that corner of the ring. Oh, knee right into the face there to AK-47. And now big knee right into the face right there from Desmond Cruz. Oh, another one again. Now going to the top rope. And out. Oh, that's a cold breaker. Oh, kick right to the back. Then one again right to the under the. Oh, now punch right to the face there from Desmond Cruz. Now it's Cruz right now. Wait a second now. Desmond Cruz. He's going to do the jackhammer. No, he doesn't. AK-47 reverse it with a suplex right there onto Desmond Cruz. Now Cruz gets up right there. Now big knee right there to the face of AK-47. And now backflip again there from Desmond Cruz also. Now going to the top rope he is. And now, oh, another Kuna Bra move again. And now it looks like, oh, he's got a chair in the ring here. Hardman J puts in. He's also distracted him anyways. Well, AK-47 right now again throws into the corner. And no. And out. Oh, big punch right to the face. And now another one again. Knee again right into the face again. Now what's happening here now? Desmond Cruz. And now Cruz. Oh, DDT. 1, 2. Oh, kick out. Kick out. Now go to the top rope. No. Punch, kick right into the midsection. Now punch right to the face. And now I want to... Oh, kick right into the back of him there. And now DDT. And now a kick right to the chest again. Now throws into the turnbuckle. And now what's happening here? Oh, right into the mid-cell. Oh, kick right to the face. And there's he's distracted him here. And oh, he ran all the way and kicked into the ribs right there to AK-47. Oh, that's a good move there from Desmond. And now, oh, knee right to the back of the head. And now what's happening here now? Now Cruz, he picks him up, AK-47. And oh, that's it. It's over. 1, 2, 3, and Desmond Cruz wins his second matchup in his career here on TCW and defeats AK-47 fair and square here tonight inside this ring. A big victory there for Desmond. A huge victory. Hardman J looks furious at that corner right there that his partner lost here tonight. But Desmond Cruz is actually on a journey here to become the best here on TCW, hopefully so anytime soon.
Whoa!
not a long way to go now until TCW will launch the second show on Thursday Nights Weekly, commencing on the 5th of October. TCW Thursday Night Metal will be taking place on the 5th of October in 2 weeks from now. But now let's talk about coming up next. The main event. The number 1 contention matchup between Kane and Kupasaurus of the Power Destruction taking on against Mazkill, Killer Okazaki and Mason Dragon, as the winner of that matchup become number 1 contenders for the TCW Tag Team Championship belts at Fighting Ground against Mr. Matthews and Russell Blade, the G Team, in 2 weeks from now. They're not here tonight, they're not the G Team, but whoever wins between these two tag teamers will go up against the G Team at Fighting Ground in 2.5 weeks from now. And let's get straight to the matchup. The tag team match is happening right now here tonight as we have Killer Okazaki and Mason Dragon are prepared for war. Can they fight the G Team for the Tag Team Championship belts at Fighting Ground? Obviously going to take on Russell Blade and Mr. Matthews. These two been tag teamers now for a month now. But they've got a challenge on their hands because Killer Okazaki and Mason Dragon will fight against the Power Destruction, and they have been dominating the tag team division here. But they haven't faced these two, of course, Mazkill. But it'll be a challenge for obviously Kane and Kupasaurus to hopefully win here tonight against Mazkill and become number 1 contenders to take on the G Team, hopefully at the pay-per-view of Fighting Ground in the 2.5 weeks from now. But Killer Okazaki and Mason Dragon got good chemistry with one another, good together as a tag team. They bond together since they had a great match against each other, and it was a 5-star rated matchup between Killer Okazaki and Mason Dragon like a month ago now by Dave Meltzer. And then these two formed a bond afterwards, and they actually now tag teamers now. And now they're up against here the Power Destruction, being actually experienced together a bit longer compared to Mazkill. But here is the manager of the Power Destruction, Kane and Kupasaurus, Dennis Andre, as he is there obviously managing these two. He's obviously telling these two hopefully to dominate here the Mazkill here tonight, and having a manager to control these two monsters inside this ring, it's going to be epic. It's going to be Kane, and I've got to say Kupasaurus have been absolutely dominant. They've been since they've been tag teamers ever since way back in May, when actually those two formed together as a tag team, and they destroyed everybody in their path in the TCW locker room since then. And maybe they might got the prize of taking the G Team on that Fighting Ground. But tonight they are prepared for a war. They're prepared to destroy. They're prepared to destruct the Mazkill. But can Mazkill, the 5-star rated match they've both had together, they've both been having a great chemistry with one another, will they survive this destruction, who actually are walking to the ring right now, Kane and also Kupasaurus? We're going to find out right now, here tonight, here on the main event, here on Rage, here on the 20th of September. Let's get to the contest. Okay, let's get straight to this matchup right here tonight. It's Mason Dragon starts first with Kane. Here we go! And let's get this matchup underway right now here tonight. Obviously, Kane's really out-muscling here on Mason Dragon. And now threw some punches right there into the back. Another punch right to the back again. And a leg drop right there from Kane. And now going to the top rope right now, Kane. Is he going to do it? Elbow drop there to Mason Dragon. And a nice stamps right there to Kane. Right there to Mason Dragon here. Now picks him up. Punches him right to the face. And now, face first right there from Kane. And now, oh my god, power slam down. And now, oh, rope break. Cover. Okay, a kick out. Kick out there, almost got a free, but obviously Kane there. It's a bit early on in the matchup to try and get a pinfall right there, but now tags in here the other half of the Power Destruction, Kupasaurus. And now Kupasaurus now picks up here on Mason Dragon, and oh, that's a nice move there from him. Turns him upside down in this match. And now elbow right there from Kupasaurus. And now Kupasaurus are going to the top rope. And now leg drop right there again. Cover. 1, 2. Kick out. It could have been a free. It could have been a free. And now Kupasaurus now. What's he going to do? Pick him up, Mason Dragon. And no, drops him down onto the mat. And now picks up Koopasaurus. DDT. And now a tag there to Kane. And now, oh! Now trying to outmuscle him there, Kane again. And now, oh! Dropped him right to the back. Another one again. That really just hurt. Just really pulling the spine of Mason Dragon here, Kane is. And now, he's really putting the throat here on Mason Dragon, that corner of the ring. And now Koopasaurus now just obviously leaving his apron just to check that Killer Okazaki don't come through. But Mason Dragon does not tap out or resist to tap out. And now Kane now, another one again, body down onto, putting the pressure on the body of Mason Dragon here. Anything what it takes to hopefully take on the G team, of course, at 2.5 weeks from now at Fighting Ground. And now cover now. 1, 2, kick out right there. Obviously Koopasaurus trying to save the day, but obviously kicked out by Mason Dragon before. Obviously Killer Okazaki trying to save Mason Dragon from losing the match. Very important matchup here tonight between this tag team main event. And now Kane right now, he picks him up. And now going to go for a jackhammer attempt, but doesn't do that properly. And now German suplex right there from Dragon. And now tag there to Killer Okazaki. He tags it in. And now a big knee right into the ribs right there from Killer Okazaki. And now tag there to Mason Dragon. Don't go anywhere, guys. We're back off the commercial break as we have Mazkill and also as well Power Destruction, as this matchup will be coming up next for part 2. We're back after commercial break here now. Kane now trying to do something there to Killer Okazaki, as both are in the ring in this tag team match for part 2 in this main event. We'll find out who will take on the G team. Well, Mr. Matthews and also Russell Blend not here tonight apparently, so they won't backstage watch this matchup, but they'll be watching this back anywhere on their screens at home perhaps. So the G team, wherever they are, they'll probably definitely watch this very carefully, that who's going to fight, of course, them for the tag team championships. Who are they going to fight for? Is it going to be Mazkill? Is it going to be Power Destruction? And a kick out there from, obviously there from Mason Dragon there. And now he picks him up. And now, wait a second here. He's going for a chokeslam. Chokeslam straight down. It's going to be over here. 1. Kick out. Now what's happening now? Kane. And now Kane now drops him face first onto the mat there again. And now he got his attention focused back onto Killer Okazaki. And now what's happening here? And now Kane. Oh, knee right there to the back of his head. And now throws onto the ropes. Obviously has a 1 count. Referee. Punch right to the face right there. And now headbutt right in the back of his head right there from Kane. And it looks like that was a bit of a tussle outside the ring between the two. And now wait a second, Killer Okazaki's going after the manager of the Power Destruction, Dennis Andre. And now Kane obviously saves Dennis Andre from the hands of Killer Okazaki. And he protects him very nicely there. What's he earthly doing, trying to lay his hands on Dennis Andre like that, the manager of the Power Destruction? He ain't going to get anything from it. He ain't resting here tonight. And now, meanwhile, Kane now drops that destruction there, back first to Killer Okazaki. And now back onto now Mason Dragon here. A punch right there from Mason Dragon there to Kane. And now, he jumps that foot right into the arm of Kane right now. And another one dropped right into the arm also again. And now another drop there in the arm also. Now cover. 1, 2. Oh, kick out. Now kick out. And now what's happening here now? Big knee right into the head there of Kane. He's going to the top rope, he is. Watch out here, Kane. He might lose it tonight, he might do. Is he going to do it? Oh, he's caught him with a choke stab. He's caught on the throat and choke stabs him down. He caught him on his throat trying to jump on top of Kane. He's going to be over here, I think. Is it? It's over. And it is over. The Power Destruction wins here tonight and defeats Killer Okazaki and Mason Dragon Lee Mazkill here tonight. A big victory here for obviously Koopasaurus and Kane. And Kane obviously trying to go to aid onto his partner Mason Dragon. But wait a second, a steel chair, watch out Killer Okazaki. And it's a steel chair attack from Koopasaurus and also Kane. And they obviously won here tonight, and they'll be facing the G Team in the next 2.5 weeks from now at Fighting Ground for the TCW Tag Team Championships. And apparently I've actually heard my source have been telling me the G Team will return back to TCW next week on Rage to actually settle things with the Power Destruction before their match against them at Fighting Ground. And that'll be coming up next week apparently, so my source is telling me that the G Team will arrive on Rage next week to sort things out with the Power Destruction before their match for the Tag Team Championships and Fighting Ground. But that's all we have time for here tonight here on TCW. For myself here today, Joel Jenkins, have a good night.